Hello guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are hearing from me, my name is Coach David Efsiba, and on this channel I teach people how to make real money from the Nigerian stock market. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 Nigerian stocks for 2026. It buys time to buy Nigerian stock that will be profitable and that can make you to be, that can turn you to be a millionaire. 2026 is now. Okay, it's now. Alright, so if this is the first time you are seeing my video, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification button so that anytime I drop super amazing videos just like this one you're about to watch, you'll be the first to see the video. So without wasting your time, let's get in. But before I show you these stocks, I must drop a disclaimer. This is not a financial advice. Please do your due diligence before investing your hard-earned money, and every investment comes with risk. Okay, so have that at the back of your mind, please. Now let's go to the first stocks on our list, which is Honeywell Flour Mills. Right, anytime I'm analyzing stocks, one thing that comes to my mind is what business is this company into, and the product or the services that these guys are rendering. Is this something that people cannot do without? Right, if it's a product that people cannot do without, I'm plugging in, because beyond stock swing, stock price fluctuations, whether you bought a stock at 10 naira and now it's 15 naira, or you bought at 15 naira, it's now 10 naira. I'm not interested in stock swing. Actually, I'm interested in the value that those companies produce. Okay, so the first on our list, as you can see, Honeywell Flour Mills. Okay, let's even look at this company. What are they really into, right? So if you check now, Honeywell Honeywell products, let's even check what are this company into. As you can see, these are products that we cannot do without, right? They sell spark, they sell semo, they sell rice. There's a lot of their products that we can actually not do without, right? They sell products and services that everyday Nigerians buy, right? So let's go back to this stock and let's look at their numbers. Okay, like I used to tell you guys, I don't just focus on stock swing, I focus on the numbers and I focus on trends. And one thing I want you to realize is that institutional investors, they are the ones that move our market. When they pull out of our market, we actually feel it. Okay, when they pull out of the market, we will feel it. Let me show you guys something. All right, let me show you guys something right now. You're going to see the reason why I tell you that institutional investors, they are the one moving our market. Right, so let's just wait for this to load. Okay, so now we're going to look into their fundamentals before we even look at their technical analysis. So Honeywell Flour Mill reported a revenue of 67 billion for the first quarter of their 2025 fiscal year. In revenue, you need to look at their revenue check. Okay, how are they be growing? I used to tell people in my community, the reason, especially salary earners, the reason why your company is still paying you salary is because you there is a cash flow in that company. If the company is not generating income, that's when you will hear that company lay off staffs. You understand? So let's even look at all share index. Okay, let's look at all share index. Let's look at Nigeria All Share Index. Do you see it here now? So there was a decline here around December, right? There was a decline. I'm going to show you something right now. All right. So as you can see from here, from over 156 basis points, it pulled back to 140. So there was a pullback from here So there was a pullback, as you can see my chart here, right? There was a pullback from 156 156,000 basic points down to 140. When this thing happened, it means that there's a lot of sell-off in the market and a lot of people fell it, right? And the reason why this thing happened is because of windfall tax issues. Okay, when you have a stock in your portfolio, right, when you have a stock in your portfolio and the all share index is declined, you are going to feel it. Actually, you're actually going to feel it, right? So from 156 to as low as 140 basic point, that was a decline. But we can see that, you know, it bounced back. All right, there was a breakout around this level. Now it's trying to touch its major key level, which is around 156,000 basic points before. So it's trying to touch it now. What does this mean for you? It actually means that the Nigerian stock market is becoming bullish again, and because of that, because of that, we are seeing a lot of stocks that are doing really well right now. Okay, so the first one on our list is Honeywell Flour Mill. Like I told you guys, you can see that there was a revenue growth, right, for the first quarter of the 2026 fiscal year, which ended on June 30. This was a decrease from the same period earlier last year. The company fiscal year on March 31st, therefore the quarter ending June 2025 is considered Q1 of the 2026 fiscal year in their report. Okay, so one thing you need to realize, and the reason why there was a decline was because of the FS issues, and right now, because of the stability of Naira, we see that most of the consumer goods that depend on backward integrations, right, they are raw material from outside Nigeria, they are doing really well right now, and one of it is Honeywell Flour Mills, right? Like I told you guys, as you can see, these are products that we cannot do without. Even though there was a price swing, you should be able to know that these stocks have something to do, all right, with human being, whether people like it or not, or whether the economy is bad or good, people are gonna eat, right? So the first on our list right now is Honeywell Flour Mill. Let's even look at their Q2 2025 financials, right? Their revenue was 97.8 billion, right? Their loss, because of the FS issue, right, compared to a net income of 1.2 billion in Q2 2025, right? So the full year 6 months ended September 30, 2025. This is full year, all right? The company reported sales of 165.4 billion. This is a lot of money. 165.4 billion, right? Their sales, because people must eat. People must eat. I just showed you their products, right? You can see here spag, semolina, and all other. They sell rice and all that, right? So their sales was 165 billion naira. This is massive, guys. This is massive. So for Honeywell Flour Mills Q1 24 ending March 31st, right? Profit before tax varies slightly across reports, but was around 21.2 billion, right? 21.2 billion. Just Q1 alone, their profit before tax was around 21.4 billion. These guys are doing really well. Actually, they are doing really well. And what you need to realize that most of the stocks that solve daily needs of people are always attractive to institutional investors, right? A significant jump from the prior year, driven by massive revenue growth. As you can see, it was driven by massive revenue growth, around 127%, and better cost management, particularly in finance cost. They actually work on their finance cost, marking a strong turnaround into profitability. All right. So as you can see, Honeywell Flour Mill PLC reported a profit after tax of 2.6 billion for Q2. Q2 is March to June, right? That's about 2.6 billion compared to 1.3 billion in Q2 2024. You can see their profit before tax increased from 1.3 billion in 2024 to 2.6, right? These guys are doing big numbers, right? They are doing big numbers. And if we look at their, let's even look at their numbers, right? Let me just check their Q3 alone. If you are loving this video alone, please don't do that. Make sure you share this video with your friends and family, right? Okay, right now Honeywell Flour Mills is selling for 17 naira. So let's even look at their Q3, right? Let's look at their Q3. Let's even look at their Q3, right? While I talk about the next. So let's look at their Q3. As you can see, 9 months. Last year it was 123 million, which is about 123%. But right now revenue has grown to 277 billion, which is about 123%, right? So profit loss before tax, it was 8.8 billion, but right now it's 12. I told you because of the FS issue that they have, right? So as you can see now, you see that their profit loss for the period, even though their losses was around 9.2 billion last year, it is now 8.7. They are reducing their losses already. They are reducing their debt, right? So this company are very profitable companies. Okay, very profitable company. As you can see, their gross profit in last year it was around 23 billion, but right now it's around 28 billion, right? Operating profit was 19 billion in 2024, as you can see, 2023, right? But right now is 22 billion. As you can see, their finance cost, this is very interesting. If you look here right now, their finance cost last year was 9.4 billion, but right now it's 3.9. As you can see now, you see that they are actually reducing their costs, right? They are reducing their costs. When a company is reducing its cost like this, it's something that attracts institutional investors, that also attract big investors, right? So you see now they are reducing their losses from 9 billion to 3.9. So I'm very certain that this company are going to do really well next year, right? If you are loving this video already, please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you for doing that, right? So now let's go to the second stock on our list. The second stock on our list is Aiico Insurance. Based on the insurance sector reform, we're going to be seeing, like I said here, a huge uptrend in insurance sector very soon. And don't take my word for it, and just look at what is going to happen between January and February. You're going to see what is going to happen. All right. So based on the new insurance reform, all right, there are going to be some stocks that will really attract institutional investors. Okay, and we are going to look into their numbers. All right, so we are choosing. I'm not just picking this company randomly, right? I'm picking it because these guys have really been doing very well in time of their fundamentals. All right, and based on my chart, I see that right now institutional investors are already mopping up aggressively on Aiico Insurance. Okay, so let's even look at Aiico Insurance right now and see. So let's look at Aiico Insurance, right? So let's wait while it loads. As you can see now, from here, so all-time high of about 515 naira to 3 naira 78 kobo, right? So let me plug in a counter trend line, right? Counter trend line. Okay, so from all-time high of 5 naira 15 kobo to as low as 3 naira, right? So right now I'm seeing on my chart, I'm actually seeing that institutional investors are already buying aggressively around this region. They are buying aggressively because there's high chance that is going to move and even break out from this line, right? From this key level, it's going to break out and it may hit 10 naira by 2026, right? So this is the right time to buy Aiico Insurance actually. And let's even look at their numbers, right? So if you look at Aiico Insurance PLC, they reported a total insurance revenue of 108 billion for the full year end of 2024. 108 billion, right? So here is breakdown of Aiico Insurance in 2024. We're just looking at 2024 financials, right? So their annual insurance revenue for the full year was around 108 billion, right? Their gross written premium for full year 2024 was around 159 billion, a 45% increase from previous years, right? So this is a very profitable company. Aiico Insurance revenue was 32 billion for the first quarter of 2025, right? 32.8 billion for the first quarter of 2025, which represents a 45% increase compared to the same period in the prior year. Their gross written premium was 54, right, which is Q2. The result for the 3 months ended March also highlight other key financial improvement. Their profit before tax increased by 49%, which is about 115 million, up from 77. So from 77 billion in 2020 Q1 2024, it's now 15 million, right? You can see a very good increase, which is very interesting, right? So if you are loving this video already, please do well to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that anytime I drop super amazing video just like this one you are watching, you'll be the first to see. So the third one on our list is Neimeth Pharmaceutical Insurance, and right now institutional investors are buying this stock gradually around this region of 5 naira, this region. As you can see now, this stock supposed to have declined downward, right? But right now there are some huge investors that are buying. There's something called absorb in stock market. So there are people buying within this region, right? Within this region, the reason why you see that there has not, if you can see it from 10 naira, right? From 10 naira it declined to 6 naira, right? But right now, even though it's supposed to have declined downward, but what I'm seeing in my chart, I'm seeing that there are some people buying gradually around this region. It's called absorb, right? There's something called absorb in stock market. So around this region, if I pull out my setup now, we're gonna see that between 5 naira to 6 naira, this is the region that institutional investors are buying gradually, even though we are not seeing any reaction yet. But based on my chart, they are buying it gradually. So the best time to buy Neimeth Insurance right now is now. And let's even look at them. What are these company into? They are into pharmaceutical products, right? Every day people go to the hospital, people get sick, people take drugs. So this is a company that people cannot do without, actually. And let's even look at their records. They recorded a revenue of 1.2 billion, right, for the first quarter of 2025. 1.2 billion, a significant increase of 86% compared to the same period in the prior year. 86% increase, 86% increase in revenue. This is massive, guys. When I tell you that I don't just pick stocks like that, I do my due diligence before calling any stock on this channel. All right, so let's even look at their gross profit. It rose by 27%, which is about 639 million. The operating profit more than double, with a 114% increase to 449 million. Their earning per shares, I always look at earning per shares also, which is very important. It improved from 2.0 kobo to 3 kobo, right? So if you are looking at a company to buy for 2026, it's a stock to buy. And if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also try to join our stock market masterclass community. Okay, so if you want to join our community, there is, if you open the comments, the first comment you are going to see is details on how to join our stock market masterclass community. Inside that community, you'll be exposed to my monthly webinar. You'll also be exposed to the stock that I'm buying per time. Okay, and also you will have access to be able to ask me questions, and I'll also give you a stock recommendation that you can buy for a long time and also for a short time, right? So let's even look at Neimeth International Pharmaceutical revenue again for Q2 2025. This is amazing. It was approximately 1.7 billion, a significant of 69% increase for from 1.1 1 billion in Q2 2024, right? 69% increase, driven by strong product uptake, with total half-year revenue reaching 2.9 billion, right? These are products that people cannot do without, right? Most Nigerians do self-care, right? Most people, when they have a headache, most people don't go to hospital. Actually, you take paracetamol, you take painkillers, or these are the company that produce most of these drugs, right? Let's even look at their Q2 25 sales revenue 1.7, their net income 103 million, down from 123 million, right? These guys are doing really well. Really, my advice for Neimeth, because remember I told you that institutional investors are already buying around this region of 5 naira, 6 naira, right? I already told you that these guys are already mopping up. So also try to buy around this region, okay? Between 5 naira 55 kobo to 6 naira. You can buy around this region, right? So that's it. So if you want to join our stock market masterclass, where I will be teaching you step by step on how I was able to find profitable stocks, okay? So you can join by clicking on the link on the comment section. The first comment there is where you get more details. If you want to do bank transfer also, there are bank details there where you can join our stock market masterclass community, okay? Drop your questions in the comment sections and I look forward to your questions. My name is Coach David Elsiba. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching. All right, thank you.